What up, fish people? Kenny E with Danica Aquatics. Hey guys, I'm coming to you from my lower fish room. These are the Rio Candelaria, Salvini. As you can see, the little guys are starting to get some size to them finally. Tonight they're enjoying some flake. I have to pardon the mess. I generally don't mess with the aquarium glass when I'm got fry in there because that algae is very beneficial to their health. So I usually leave that in there for them. Another week or so I could probably clean her though. So I'll probably do that here soon. But as you can see, everybody seems to be growing well. I have best guess, I would say I have in this batch probably 60 or so, maybe 70. And I got another tank full of them out in the other room here. But Mama seems happy. The only thing that's concerning, I have not seen Daddy in quite some time, so I'm hoping, oh good, he is still alive. He's just staying clear of Mama, just in case she wants to be gnarly. But she is being a very good mama. Seem to be getting along, taking care of their babies. Here pretty soon though, I'm probably going to have to pull Mom and Dad, and I'll pull the babies out of the other tank and put them all in here to grow out. Just to be certain that they don't get damaged. Because eventually they will turn into jerks and kill everybody. So, before that happens, we'll go ahead and cull them out of here. But they are cute little guys. Yes, Mama, I see you. We see you. And over there I got a bunch of little baby dragon bloods everywhere. And we got another big tank full of albino dragon bloods back there. So we got babies coming around everywhere in here. Well, I have you guys in here. I'll do a close-up of the Splendas too. These are our Splendas. Naniochromis splenda. Cute little guys. These fish are hyper. Got these from a guy from our club named Langdon, I'm sorry. And Langdon, if you're watching, thanks again, bud. We're loving them. It's not something you see in the hobby often. So when I saw these up for the old bat table, I had to jump on them. Speaking of which, this coming Sunday, guys, if you want your shot at some rare fish, I'd suggest you come to the Greater Portland Aquarium Society meeting, because there's always something cool there every time. We have some of the coolest breeders in the area. To give you guys an idea, I mean, we've got these super rare Apistos from there. These are these guys, Me Too F1s, and they are just spectacular. So those came out of Greater Portland Aquarium Society as well. And I can show you the other ones too that came out of there. If any of you watched the unboxing video that Lucas did a couple weeks back when he got a package from me, these are super rare Tetras. I got these same thing from Greater Portland Aquarium Society. Then I got a few more from the breeder, John Fish. But also got these Apistos. And these are the Apistogramma Me Too, aka D6 F1s. Actually, these are of the two. I actually like the colors of these guys a little better. But really cool. And then these are that's the name, and that's what they are. Apistos. These are everything in this tank is F1. But that is what Lucas Brett's ended up with. And they are really, really cool fish. And Lucas, if you're watching my video, like you seem to always do, just wanted to give you a shout out, sir. Thank you for giving me the shout out and the link to my channel on your channel this evening. I greatly appreciated that. And I'm going to reach out to the fish fam. If you would take time tonight to pray for Ohio Fish Rescue. Tracy is needing prayers badly, and the whole family as far as that goes, guys. They coming across some pretty hard times. So if you would say a prayer for those guys. Big Rich and all of those guys over there have been absolutely awesome to the hobby. What they do for people is amazing. And Big Rich, if you're listening, buddy, and like I said, prayers to your family, bro. I'm so sorry, man. And guys, I tell you, everybody thinks that some of us YouTubers are perfect and we do everything right. I'm just throwing this out there. Even we make mistakes, guys. I had one of my followers that wanted some fish. I sent her some of my longfin albinos, and then she was telling me the story where she had this one Cory cat. And anyway, I forgot to ask her if it was okay to say her name on here, so I won't say her name tonight. But anyway, everything went fine. The plecos made it, but all my Corys died. And it was pretty upsetting to me. But what had happened, and the reason I'm only sharing this, guys, I want some of my followers to learn from my mistakes. I had read years ago, and I had forgotten about it. When you're dealing with Corydoras, guys, and you're going to ship them, take the time. You gotta put them in a bucket, something, spook them, change their water, do the process again, change their water, spook them some more. The reason I say this, Corydoras actually have poison in their spines. And if you don't go through these steps and you try to ship them and they get startled on the way, the secretion that they do from their spines actually is poisonous. So that is the culprit that killed my Corydoras. The shipping was perfect, made it in 2 days, 3 days, but unfortunately, I think they probably got spooked somewhere in the state of Oregon, and they were bad when they made it to her. I was completely embarrassed, but I normally don't have issues with shipping. It was just a mistake. But I'm passing this along to my fish fam that if you are ever going to ship Corys, you got to make sure to startle them several times and make darn sure after you've startled them for the last time you do a water change and ship them that way. It's a lesson learned. I really, upset about it. If anybody watches my channel, these guys are all my family too, these fish. So I was very, very distraught. It took me a couple hours to get over it. I'm still not quite over it, but again, just wanted to share with you guys because stuff happens, and this is how we all learn from each other too. I mean, if you're somebody out there and you didn't know that, then now you do. And if you're somebody that did, spread that knowledge, guys. That's all I can say. That's what this YouTube's about, knowledge. Like I said, it's the first time I've lost fish, and it was pretty upsetting. And it was very upsetting for her. And she's a nice kid, and I felt really, really bad for her. Anyway, getting back to positives. I love this tank. These Apistos are off the chart, man. The other thing I always mention too is if you're interested in ever finding out how you can acquire some of these, my good friend is where you can get them from, and I do know he puts them on Aquabit and a couple other places. I can always give you the heads up when he's going to be placing them. The friend I'm talking about had a bad day too. He gets a lot of his fish out of, Brazil, Colombia, Peru, and I'll share this story with you guys. And I'm not trying to scare you. Shipping 90% of the time is good. This was a mistake made by the airline. I'm not going to say the airline because there's no sense bashing people here. But anyway, when he had this fish shipped here, and keep in mind, guys, he lost 40 Apistos. He lost a ton of nice fish. And all due because on the box, as they were shipping from wherever it came from, it said, please keep cool. Well, the reason being, the place they were coming from, it was over 100 degrees. And they were basically telling the workers in that country to keep them up, in the shade. So anyway, when they made it here to Portland, Oregon on Wednesday night, the particular airline saw keep cool on the box, and keep in mind no heat packs because they were going to be here in time or whatever. These Nimrods decided to put these fish into a refrigerator. So my poor buddy, when he got his fish, they were ranging from 59 to 60 degrees when they got to him. And unfortunately, a lot of the fish perished. He did have Altum Angels in there, and fortunately, none of those have died. But so, like I said, guys, I just shared a couple of these experiences because if you're out there and you've had a bad experience, don't let it get you down. It's a very rare occurrence, and stuff happens. So, anyway, guys, I didn't mean to ramble. Just been a bad day. A lot of fish lost today. Not ever a good day when you lose your babies, but I just wanted to share it to you that, stuff does happen, guys. As always, love your fish. This is Kenny E. with Danica Aquatics. Going to check out for now. You guys have a glorious weekend. Hope to see the local folk at the Greater Portland Aquarium Society meeting on Sunday. And if you want to see me, I'll be at... going around the town to different pet stores tomorrow. We always do that with our speakers. So I'm sure I'll be around Westmont and a couple other places. I know I've got some folks that are hitting me up wanting some fish. I'll get back to you when I can. You all have my number too. You can call me too. So anyway, guys, you all have a great night.